Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to... I understand that as Sage Kaj...
Keep your emotions.
Sage Kage, I am merely a... I see.
Tainari.
And what exact...
You'll know once you've...
And,
there's...
do you mean... If that's the case...
Tainari!
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Tainari, what was...
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of... But all that can wait.
It was quite the event.
Very good.
That's right.
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most... Oh! Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh?
It's called an Akash. Needless to say, this...
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! Oh, but wait, before that... That's right! Tainari, we have something
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing. She knew you two would...
Thanks, Tainari.
Farewell.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off. Don't worry about me, and, but I guess now I understand. There's no need to... We're probably still gonna... Thank you. Oh? It's my recipe for pita... Yay! Thanks! I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll... Well then, I...
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah!
Because there's currently... But no need to worry. Perhaps you two, after centuries... As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you... I should mention that due to...
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. And here are your Akasha... To activate it...
Oh, says this little doodad lets you... May the... Whoa! Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in.
Exactly. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that... Okay, next, let's Oh, come on! Ugh, Paimon's brain is like... Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it? Huh. Could it be because... You too? Uh-oh. Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researcher. He's from Sumeru, and even has a position in the academia. Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate. Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's at home. Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you? Please, there's...
Here, this is a letter from Tainari.
Oh, let me... Seems even...
Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the...
What?
Well, as I said, all I know is that
Huh.
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse.
But...
No need to worry just yet. I'm only And besides, in this world, there will... Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells... Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me. Hey, come on.
Oh. So what do we do now? Huh? Like who? Oh, you're right!
Ad Astra Abyss.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild.
We want to meet with
You two wish to meet with Sumeru. I apologize.
Aww.
Please do not work. In Sumeru, they take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru. So they an Eremite brigade.
Core of 30.
Supposedly, Asphalt, an advisor with the Core of 30, maintains... If you'd like to get in contact with him, you're welcome.
Alright, off to the Citadel of Razor we go!
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
It's nice to meet you.
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way. Ha! It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Wait, serious?
We originally came from the desert. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't you?
Oh? Why?
Just take the in their eyes. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rukkhadevada and hold her in greater esteem. Not to mention that lesser...
Really? Oh.
Ha! But if...
All right. Well...
No.
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least...
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Who are...
From the sound of it, you two are up. Oh, I'm sorry.
Whoa, really?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, panicked by what he heard, the man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace. In despair, he thought...
Okay.
And then, at that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, Archon Seeker. Along your journey, we were...
Yeah, thanks.
In a way. It seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, since you were...
Of course. I'm terribly sorry, but...
Hey, wait! What? It looks like there's this...
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a...
did you...
Yes, that's her.
Yeah!
Quick, after her!
Dunyarzad, we thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now.
Really? Uh-oh, looks like...
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing...
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run. Okay, sounds...
All right, let's move it.
Trust me, just take my word for it.
This new shipment of items, they're also ridiculously over-designed and facilities now.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait! Stand down, Dia!
My lady, who are these two?
They're travelers.
I see.
Wait a sec! Who the heck?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's body. My lady, let's get going.
And if I...
It'd be easier for the...
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she...
Stay out of this. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your...
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my...
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing your health...
No, you're wrong. And I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm... And every time I bring this up, they just change this... Dia, I know it hasn't been because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same. This is my life, and my last...
My lady, are you...
Yes, I'm sure.
Fine, I won't, but let me make something very clear. I'm only...
Thank you, Dia.
Don't worry about... Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single... Since this definitely won't be your last... So, I'll let you hire...
Okay, deal.
Yay! Let's...
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure! After you rest up...
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dia. Haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street.
Nah, you get used to it.
You got it. Huh? Isn't...
Thank you, sir, but please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Yeah, we're already...
How about our charcoal-baked Agelenach cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are...
They look kind of burnt and dry. Bye, my moped. Hey, come on! Dunyarzad.
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Huh?
Yes, it was when I was stuck inside and couldn't... My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days. Then one night, at that moment, and
Dunyarzad, don't be... Who are you? Really? Of course. Wow, you're Dunyarzad. What? No, huh? Then... oh... Then...
After that, the voice said, okay. Although my body was suffering during the... Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Once I finally made it through, but I know that that voice wasn't a figment. Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. I've been hoping for a chance.
What's this?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanel. It's actually an old holiday. I heard everyone was but because of the Academia Act, maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanel's birth and...
Aw, but that's awful.
It is. It's sure the Greater Lord...
Just remember that we're still out in
I know that people but recently, I gave her my savings...
Hold on. My lady, does this...
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed...
Yes. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up...
Sure. That's quite the trip, though.
No, that would be too much.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you...
But of course. Nilu will be thrilled to hear... Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed... Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught.
You could say that.
Oh. And...
Oh, meet the Traveler and Pud.
So you're followers from another land? That's wonderful. By the way, Dunyarzad...
You're very welcome.
Probably? Wow! This place is amazing!
Not bad.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. We reported it to the Academia many...
Oh, probably because it was...
The Academia looks down on performers. We can't let that happen, though. Thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad. But the more she gave us, the stage is going to...
And I can't wait to see you on the...
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing?
She'll be dancing the...
Dunyarzad, have you told them...
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay. According to legend, a long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got... As she danced upon those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored. Of course they did. Although they aren't around anymore, though we're just tiny people compared to the...
Nilu, you of all people... Yeah.
Thinking about the... If my stage were...
All of Lesser Lord Kusanel...
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea! Hey, come on!
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zero's festival together?
Dunyarzad, everyone at the Grand Bazaar... In that case, we'll take a look... Whoa! What's what? Did you know that the Sub-Zero...
Huh. I don't know much about the... Oh, and the perfume sold around here is... I mean...
Things are really... Don't be fooled into thinking. And when it comes...
Sumeru, your outfit... Wow.
Uh-huh. Of course.
As a child, my grandmother, the Sumeru.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like... Catherine! Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler...
Whoa. Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon...
Sure. But take you...
Well, we enjoyed...
Yes. You should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently?
No, not particularly. Oh.
Alright, well...
I'm sure you two...
There's something...
Hey, Traveler.
Oh, hey, Dia!
I've got something to tell...
Are you serious?
It might not necessarily pan out, so... my lady...
Sounds like a plan! Let's head over to the Citadel of Rexar and wait for Dia!
Welcome. Get your spices here. We've got all kinds.
Sorry. Anyway, I guess I should...
You sure sound a hook.
It's called being a professional. I'm a
Look, Dia's blushing.
Listen, I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the... Oh, hey, Chief.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here?
I take it... No kidding.
Rookshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to...
Appreciate it, Chief.
Seth?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow...
Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on it. The Grand Sage took the whole matter very...
You two have heard. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach...
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the... If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves.
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia's... Count me out, and take it from me. If you two really do, there are even some extremists...
You bet they are.
Not everyone's like you. Well, Traveler, that's it.
Thanks, Dia! Since we've gathered up...
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both. Good. Then we'll see you both...
Come and have a good look.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are near.
Wow. Ooh. We know that whatever. Paimon doesn't get it. Well, give it all the.
Welcome. Welcome.
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the academia ever come to Port Ormos?
Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia. Sure, we may. You see over there? Those are students from the They've been looking worried and if you ask me.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of, especially the group that's They're called Ein El...
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with... They're usually pretty wary. I've heard that Ein El Hakmar likes...
Wait, did you...
I wouldn't worry too much.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Whoa! Did you hear that? So, what's your plan? Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 mora! Have you... Oh...
Out of all my commissions...
Hello there, my friend. Fate must have brought us together.
place we heard those students talking about.
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think...
They're not...
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money...
Yeah, with...
Huh. All these guys talk...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah,
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? A travel...
now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of outsiders?
A student? Huh. What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it? Huh?
Oh! Sorry! She must have grabbed the wrong amount! Hey, what do you think you're doing? Oh, Paimon can't stand to see so much more ago!
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention King Deshret just now.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora. As you can see, years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our... King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom.
So, you mean...
Greater Lord Ruka Devat. Furthermore, she can... But the story doesn't end. Mark my... If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret. I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation has...
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Huh?
You again? Deranged acad...
Yes, it's me again. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant once you show up.
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham!
I told you the other...
Ha!
Yes, and in no...
I'm warning you.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this... If, on the other hand, we can't agree, I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you've... I am quite confident. Also, a word of it.
What did you say?
Consider this.
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay, then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 Mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their...
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant.
Well...
Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, plus he's... He went that way! After him! Wait up! It's Al-Hatham, right?
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to that. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses!
Who exactly are you? A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to...
Huh? Oh, yeah! She's really strong! Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange?
She doesn't even have a...
Maybe not, but those hot-headed
We'll reconvene at the... You were willing to... Look, if you've been...
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the air...
You know almost every... This is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon...
This. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct.
That's,
It's essentially they were created as a... But despite over the past... Meanwhile, well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, so with our current arrangement, you're still...
Fresh fruits and veggies, both quantity and quality.
Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must... I need you to find... Unlike the peddlers, she's guarded against... I think she black... Become one of Dory's cut...
Why do you want us to meet...
Until you complete this task? You two are outland. Beyond the password, though.
This is kinda nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora, and I'll prepare some funds for...
What?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh? Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look the same to Paimon.
Try inspecting them without...
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge... That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful... However, some can knowledge without using elemental sight.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password. And here's the... Don't be cheap. Oh, and be...
Matra?
The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. Okay, then...
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a traitor near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Paimon doesn't think it was that on the paper.
What a unique palette.
Following the paper got us past the first read.
Roanoke.
Got it. You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me. Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Hold on. That's not right. He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look.
Before I retrieve your product, please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Hold on. That's not right. He's cautious of us. Let's take a close...
Before I retrieve your... please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? I'm guessing that
Wait a sec. Sumeru City style means we're only buying a few things. He won't take us to see... He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look at the paper that Al-Haytham gave us.
Before I retrieve your please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully. Okay, everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What? The matcha? Where? Al-Haytham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant. He rammed up! If you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way! Another password! Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the Here, over here. You can stop running now. So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing...
Oh, very good. Huh? Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier. Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess? But it seems you... Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be... I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces, so that's why it's your first time here. But as long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all... Ah, yes! Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably... What kind of... Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological... Yeesh. Who would want it? Or how about... With this one, you can become an Ooh, now 2 million Mora. Whoa! Of course, you are... Alright, let's try the method that Alhaitham mentioned. We'll take these, please. My, oh my. Oh, listen. Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million. But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 Mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1 million Mora. Isn't that a fantastic deal? Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Alhaitham's Mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful. Excellent. Then please. Hold on a second. Oh, but my... Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again. So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the Mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take... Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least... Dory, we'll take this one. All right. Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham. Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
Ha, you two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Whoa, there's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup?
Well,
You're a pretty daring guy.
relax.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about...
Before that, I have to ask. Why are you two so intent on tracking it down?
Yeah, she did when we heard that the...
In that case, a short while ago.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn...
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it...
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. Several brigade, my personal... I agreed to forgo... However, they adamantly...
So you kept hounding them?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them... The Divine Knowledge Capsule should be up for a secret auction to ensure the capsules... Unless I know whose hand Dory is the most...
In other words, you wanted...
Yes, you can say that. The day after tomorrow, if I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation? Okay.
Al-Haytham...
Doing so right on... All right. This place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days, since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment their battle capabilities.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. We can conduct a control while you fight. There may be variants.
Wow! Al-Haytham! Hyman's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academy.
When you are unable to... All right, let's begin the test.
Ready. Shoo. Kyun. Ha. Shoo. Shoo. Ha. Kyun. Kyun. Ha. Shoo.
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data. The next step is hold it in your hand. I'll...
Hey, how are you feeling? You mean that it...
All right. Time for round 2.
Rise with the sun! Shoo. Ha.
Now, I'll start recording data again.
Oh, Hatham.
Well?
Wait! How much? Dory's such a jerk!
Of course. This could be because she is so powerful that the capsule... At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deals... I'm heading back to a...
I've faced the opponents.
Let's see Dory today and ask her about where the divine knowledge... Here, over here! Oh, welcome back, my loyal page. You name it. Can knowledge, supplies, or anything else. Can you really? Uh-huh. So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Oh, but you know, after all, I had to work a real... But how can we... Because as for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of... It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, see, the group has done everything in their power to... That divine knowledge... The capsule is clearly... Thanks for the info, please! Well, we figured out where the divine knowledge capsule is. It turns out it ended up in the hands of Ain el-Ahmar. Let's head back and talk to Al-Haytham. Al-Haytham! We got the info you wanted!
Really? All right.
Dory even gave us evidence to
Huh, look at that. All right. In which case...
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ain el-Ahmar guys. But now, it sort of makes sense. Everything's playing right into your hands. After we defeat them, we can finally...
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again. See you then.
Al-Haytham sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Yep, look.
Light it up!
I'll hate them. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually show up.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take. This is turning its.
Back up! Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Uh-oh, here they come!
Loaded.
Fulfill our pact!
Time to testify.
I'll be back.
Following orders.
Feeling lucky today?
Get to work!
Ready.
Academia scum! Boss! Finally! Did you use it? Great! Now we can... Huh? Boss? Boss! What's wrong?
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Target acquired. Arrest him.
Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Haytham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away!
World, forget me.
What in Tibet just happened?
It looks like he used the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
You mean the Divine Knowledge Capsule did that to him? Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going, this Divine Knowledge... Did you hear what he said? World, forget me.
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the Divine... Still, Paimon didn't expect the...
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormond.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the Divine Knowledge Capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something.
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Most of the... Moreover...
Everything about...
I'm heading back to the Academia.
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival. Maybe we should should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good. Then we'll part ways here, Alhaitham, until we meet again.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
The Sumeru's festival, right? Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad. Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time. There she is! Dunyarzad, we're back!
Just as promised. Traveler and Paimon. Indeed.
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord Kusanali will feel everyone...
Thanks. Speaking of which...
Of course we went!
I see. If there is another chance...
My lady, if you went to Port Ormo...
Yeah!
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is part of the job.
It's all right, Dia. The festival's tomorrow.
Even when you put it that way.
Don't worry, my...
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and...
Oh, you two... I've already prepared a room.
Whoa,
Here we are. It's also...
It looks really nice. That's Paimon's specialty.
Oh, if you don't mind, all of my friends will...
Yeah, it'll be...
Then let's meet at the nearby...
It's a deal.
I may be too excited.
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the Sumeru festival, too. Will there be lots of yummy food? Oh, no. Did we oversleep? We should go meet the...
Traveler,
Good morning, Dunyarzad.
Not at all.
You've worked so hard.
You know it. Well, but... Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way! Let's go take a look!
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh,
Mushrooms. So,
It's another Sub-Zero. Generally speaking, the most common selections are foods like Rukashva mushroom.
so the Sub-Zero.
You'd
Wait, but then wouldn't the Oh, Traveler, we have to go to. Thanks.
Dear customers, would you like to try your...
What's alchemical?
Right?
So...
It's quite simple.
Sure sounds random.
That is precisely what we need.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanao.
Why does everything sound so...
So that's the true wisdom behind it. Okay, one moment.
Paimon wants to take...
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up?
Oh, I remember now. It means...
Illusions and lies?
Yes, but this book's...
He's not even trying...
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey.
Oh, it's nothing.
Guess that was still pretty...
They say the Sub-Zero's festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's Dance of Sub-Zeros will be just as impressive.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda.
It's a weird guy. Hey, it's Dunyarzad!
Missed. In the few short days it... Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on your contributions to the glorious Sub-Zero's festival. All right, little soldiers, take...
Yes, Knight! Just...
Fair.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's...
As are we.
Oh, not a...
Whichever. Ooh, those...
And there's also lizard
Huh? What's up with those two flavors?
Onikabuto is...
Dunyarzad. It's all right.
I also believe in your...
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Attention! That's
Oh, Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles.
The Sunsetia flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this? The most...
Really?
It's Night of
They all basically sound the same.
Oh, actually, can you come with me to get it?
Dunyarzad.
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
I know, right?
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Those Eremites don't look like they're up to any good.
Who are you?
They're a gang of kidnappers!
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homiyanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're... Dia!
Don't speak so Don't worry about it, my... Traveler, take me...
No! We're gonna stay and help!
Please be careful. Don't waste your time.
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You look a little pale.
Yeah, I'm fine. My body always reacts like this whenever I exert myself too much.
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after...
Yeah, don't worry.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
Dia!
Any more of them? Or rather...
Dia, your arm!
Oh, this?
Please, let me take...
Come on,
Hold on, you said some...
about...
It can't be.
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad.
Thank you very much, Dia.
Don't be...
Are you feeling unwell?
My lady, your condition...
Truly...
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes. I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born...
Can't believe it's out.
Oh, Sumeru's current
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad compared to the simple... I know that my family loves me dearly. Did you know? Since I was a child, I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's not to mention this way. When my final day does arrive, at the very least, many people will remember that
As long as you don't forget Paimon. Paimon also...
Thank you, too. To be honest, Lesser Lord Kus, thanks. Oh, right. Isn't it almost time?
Huh?
Isn't the dance of Nilu will recreate, and with that, my...
Then what are we waiting for?
Yeah.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permission?
Over there!
I think I just saw
the dance of
the Sub-Zero's festival. The law also prohibits the private host if you continue to... The Grand Sages are...
How... The Academia was originally... This is a hard pill...
Art. Our archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish...
No!
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the...
Understood.
The Sub-Zero's festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your...
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go somewhere or...
Nilu, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
But you've been looking...
It's okay. It would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zero.
If you say so.
The next one. Yes. Okay. It's a
I can't believe this is how things...
It really is okay.
Nilu and Dinyarzad promise... Yeah.
All connections. The project is in...
Oh, we're gonna be late! It's all because we should go meet Dinyarzad. Good morning, Dinyarzad. Sorry we're late.
Not at all.
You seem...
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go?
Sure! Ooh, they're selling food over that way! Let's go take a look!
This is a stall offering foods from...
You're quite well in...
They're all plants! Oh, actually, what is...
It's one of the Sub-Zero's festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to...
Remnants appear to be in the...
Really? Paimon thought it looked like some kind of food.
The moon signifies... It's escaping me for now.
Is he really looking...
Oh, right. But if you trust your intuition...
Understood. I'll keep...
Oh, it's nothing.
Guess that was still pretty... So, where to next?
All right, soldiers. Now that you...
Yes, Knight Ferris! What's going on?
Ferris, the...
Oh, do you want some...
What's... Ooh!
And there's also...
What?
Great! These boxes of... Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Paimon Huh? But maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you going?
Hunt them down.
feeling. Oh, Paimon! In that case, so why'd you run here in such a hurry? So that's it! You're intentionally...
Welcome, you two! Are you here for lunch? What would you like? Got it! You don't look like you're from these parts.
Charcoal-baked Angelina cake? Isn't it... Oh... That... Isn't this going a bit too far? How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it... Then... You mean... That's impossible. So... Would this be a case of taste bud deja vu? Paimon also...
Let's beat the atmosphere here.
Hey! Dinyarzad is sitting by yourself on that bench over there. What a coincidence, Dinyarzad. We meet again. Why are you sitting here all by yourself?
Oh,
Kidnappers?
I'm okay. Not at all. I've always been like this. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days...
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
It really is fine. I don't mind. Huh? Did something happen?
Dinyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu? You know, like when you've already experienced something that's happening.
Deja vu? No.
Oh, Paimon sees.
It's almost time.
Huh?
Nilou's Dance of Sub-Zeros.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified. When we return...
Understood. I will...
The Sub-Zeru's festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Nilou, are you okay?
Oh, it's okay.
But you've been really...
It truly is
True, but...
The next festival.
Wait.
No, nothing.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did! Ah! So, in the end, you... Maybe it really was because of exhaustion. Same here. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We could do more thinking tomorrow.
Observing a modest...
Continue to monitor...
Why does Paimon feel...
Not at all.
Huh? Paimon thinks you sound...
I'm doing well.
Great idea! Let's get going! Traveler?
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can enjoy. Oh, are you interested? It's not that simple. Each box contains a rat. And there's also...
Huh?
No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one? Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all. Oh, congratulations! Number 4.
Paimon knew she always had incredible luck. Paimon?
Ah!
What?
That couldn't have been mind reading?
Tell us what's going on! Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler? Hey, where are you? What's going on? Did you see something? Us leaving Dunyarzad without letting her know is kinda rude, you know. What are you looking for? Traveler? That's... Look! That's... Isn't that Dunyarzad? What's happening here? Why are there 2 Dunyarzads? You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to... A knowledge capsule? You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon? Well... What the... This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh? No. The 30th? 40th? Just how many times have we been to the Sub-Zero's festival? Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule? Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago. Let Paimon think. Oh, it's coming back. Meeting you was the real catalyst for restoring our memories, and the knowledge capsule was just your means of showing our minds the way. What about everyone else? Why are you only helping the two of us? Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro, and you also have special, sensitive constitutions. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness. A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. The Dunyarzad you were just with is different from the first Dunyarzad you met. That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left. Looks like you're almost done sorting out your... Oh yeah, I'm Nahida. Good. What's happening? Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called the samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside the one-day samsara. As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I don't know how you'd be after that. I can only give you surface-level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down Dunyarzad's illness. She looks like she isn't doing well at all. Her illness gets worse after each Sub-Zero's festival. If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. All I can do is raise a gale to delay her fall. You sure love to use weird analogies. Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use it. Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
What's happening right now seems to have happened before. My mind... The moon illusion... Grand Sage said... We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival We've already experienced... That doesn't sound...
A time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers and... Still the wrong answer? A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two are still missing a lot. Dunyarzad! The Sub-Zero's festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of... Let's think about our current situation. To save Dunyarzad, we have to escape the samsara of the Sub-Zero's festival. And to do that, we need to figure out what's happening. The truth... Nahida rejected the idea of a time loop, so... We must have missed something, right? Paimon's memories say that we've already done this many times, but let's go talk to people again. It's more productive than sitting here and scratching our heads.
Hey, it's you guys again. Where's your cultured friend?
She's feeling a little unwell.
I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them from the forest just yesterday. Huh? What brought this about?
To put it another way, if you really think about it, was yesterday truly yesterday? Did you actually come back from the forest yesterday?
What kind of philosophical nonsense is this? Are you two daydreaming? Didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru? Go somewhere else if you want to find someone to daydream with.
He actually has a point. Is this a dream? Is everyone Anyway...
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to... Ooh, I knew it!
You're really excited.
Help...
So, you're admitting that you...
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? Hold on a second. What you just said...
Paimon knew you weren't going to believe...
Marvelous.
When you say it like that...
I believe that the Archon's revelation... The book only says...
So that's how it is. Looks like we haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to? Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think? Yeah. If we tap into Dia's... At this time of...
I'm fine, my lady. It's just a scratch.
Perfect timing. Both of...
Paimon, Traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous Huh? You saw?
You want the Traveler to...
How did you know what I was...
We need to say something...
People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon. Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds. And then she was injured. The moon illusions and... My mind feels exhausted even...
Tell her, Traveler!
I didn't tell anyone about that. Including Miss Dunyarzad. You couldn't have known. And just now, you literally...
Alright, so this...
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have basic common sense.
She's quiet.
Yeah, she isn't the same as before, but her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about. I'll go rest on the bench over there.
My lady, are you angry? All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword.
thought I told you that it won't. We just wanted her to.
The real Dunyarzad?
Huh? I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or miss.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow. How
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she? How's she doing?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma.
I can sense her aura.
Do you believe us? So,
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sumeru's festival as a sick joke.
You have a point. Aside from the Dendro Archon, the Academia's sages are the only ones in Sumeru who could pull off something like this. Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know. Right! The Akasha rule, a gnosis can...
She
said...
compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait. I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for. But compiling the entire populace's wisdom? How does that work?
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha? Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. What do you think?
People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon. Okay, not... My mind... What's happening right now seems to have happened... What's happening right now seems...
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Huh. Now that I think about it, my head's been feeling unusually heavy. When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, knowledge always comes at a price. Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us? Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there? We don't know any specifics.
What's the point of doing something like that?
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn Sumeru City into a single massive brain. This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive brain? I love it. In that case, We should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy.
How does everyone feel? Huh? What is it? Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway. Traveler,
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep. But we took off our Akasha terminals.
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be casualties.
But we cannot lose all of our...
Paimon remembers everything. Good. You adapted quickly this time. We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are. If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nihida, you've never told us anything about yourself. I guess I'm the moon. The moon? Wasn't that the result? Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth, so you should focus on other things. Don't get distracted and miss any clues. Okay then. Dia helped us a lot yesterday, so let's go find her. If Paimon's reading the time correctly, those kidnappers should be showing up soon.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt?
Huh?
What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
You didn't get hurt this time.
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs. Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone about it. Please, don't tell Miss Dunyarzad.
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something, it's weird how such a new weapon could feel so familiar. It's as if I've already used it to fight a countless number of battles.
You're saying that although you don't remember using it, your body feels like it does?
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on muscle memory. Only knowing the theory of battle won't get you anywhere.
Traveler, what do you think? Yeah, Paimon's feeling really hopeful. Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened!
I have no clue what you two are talking about, but it's still dangerous here, so...
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check if there are still more kidnappers?
How did you know what I was gonna say?
Forget it. Go and... It's finally nighttime. Aside from Dia not getting injured, everything seems to have stayed the same. Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today. Even, do you think the Samsara has been broken? Really? Good job on all that. Hey, what kind of... Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but how many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday? Does tomorrow truly exist as anything it's even possible that this entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world has just been one endless Sub-Zero's festival. Okay, no more! Paimon's brain is already shut down. That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow. Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety dookie away. Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested you could try that. Is that so strange? It's so strange and so against common sense that... Paimon's at a loss for words. You were sounding kind of smart just a minute ago. Yeah, even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's festival every day, it feels like it's been a long time since we've really gotten to relax.
Continue the harvest, compared to what we stand to achieve.
We're still in the same day! Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the Samsara? Why did you tell us? Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often, and I thought it might help you clear your minds. Paimon thought the Duke did that! Whatever. Guess you were looking out for us after all. Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me. Paimon's flattered and everything, but maybe you're taking things a little fast. What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence. In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist. That's why you two have been everything to me. Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new understanding of the situation? Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh, yeah! You're right! Gosh, how did we not notice that? In a simple time loop, people's physical conditions should also reset. So, what's your new hypothesis?
The moon... Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory. Okay. You've already experienced the If all our memories of a day are erased at... Mercenaries rely... Okay. Okay. Not... If all our memories...
Oh! Then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories! That's why, when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet! It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before! But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything makes sense! A brilliant deduction. Nahida, tell us if we're right or wrong. To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows. That isn't simple at all! Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia? Right! She did help us.
I got you, boss. There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt today.
Get hurt? Why would I? Don't underestimate me.
Well, you're still getting used to...
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hands and... wait a second! How did you know I got a new greatsword to begin with? I didn't...
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it. Oh, that works!
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at face value.
Alright then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this greatsword, but my brain just doesn't
Yes! Your memory's being erased every day!
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sumeru's festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used, the money we spent, the food we ate? Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. There's no...
Right! They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything! It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
You have proof?
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Fine, I'll play along for a little. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along as well. I still can't guarantee that this area is safe.
I can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
This is it.
Huh? This is a wooden training dummy. What about it?
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but what if they did?
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of refined control. The force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy, as well as my state of mind as I made each strike. It's just as they say, each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible to copy these marks.
Is it really impossible? What if they used some fancy machine to carve every single mark?
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit to it. The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training. Whew, I hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? It's surprisingly fun. Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Well, back to square one. Is our conclusions in the meantime. Yep, that's true. So, can we think of any new ideas? Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange lately. Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really strange how we never thought of such a simple solution! Many things should become clear if we can confirm the flow of time outside of the city. Paimon can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? Or because we're just too tired? How about we go back and ask Nahida? Maybe we've forgotten something about leaving the city. Nahida, we're back!
You're back early today. Did you find something new?
Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time, we have a new question.
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before.
We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we say when we got back?
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it.
It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day. But still, neither of us remember anything about leaving town.
Really? That's kinda strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories.
Yep, something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow. Our memories are back! About that... Well, where should Paimon begin?
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another. Listen to it and you'll...
Can't go back! There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days' worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in. It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay, let's go!
Why can't we leave the city? What is the Academia up to now?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand Sage. Just wait until tomorrow.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. How completely unsurprising. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else. Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this...
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. Why don't we climb over the walls? Those guards can't be everywhere at once. This is a good spot. And the guard... Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind? But... What if they... Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but... Leave... Okay. Paimon will wait for you. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as... And please... Memories! Traveler! Paimon would never see you again! You just disappeared! Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back! You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick look!
Paimon, calm down. She's here now. I don't think she understood what you were saying.
Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day! Okay. Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't actually disappear. Oh, Paimon was so scared that you had gone into another world.
Okay, Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday? I see. Using two people's different perspectives.
After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant. No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention.
What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this? I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken.
So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased? It really sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose. But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside. Something like a message? But how can we send it back?
Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well... Okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyarzad for me.
Yep! Now we're talking!
I'm done. Here you go.
What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal?
I made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node.
To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand. Anyway, we can use this now to record a message, right?
Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city.
We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the initiative now. Let's go then. Let's expose those sages. All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday. But, okay. See you tomorrow, Traveler. That covers everything that's happened so far.
Yes. Oh,
Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty, except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we take your word for it, the other spaces all had...
There's another part.
These spaces have been disappearing, one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Why did the message end right there? What did the Traveler want to say?
Probably because yesterday...
Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message?
The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal.
After the beep, Traveler said even the final spaces also disappeared.
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
All the bizarre... Was that space actually the real world? My impression is that each day in this summer...
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zero's festival, also disappears, and we're taken to the next day. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day? Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow?
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats. So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret.
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half.